Billionaires have found a brilliant way to fool people, and that is philanthropy. Many people think that billionaires donate so much of their money in order to benefit the world, when in reality, billionaires donate their money in order to benefit themselves. And they achieve that in different ways. The first one is that through philanthropy, they're able to show an image of themselves to the world that is generous, that is loving, compassionate, caring, in order to distract people from the fact that they have accumulated and hoard a monstrous amount of wealth. In normal, healthy circumstances, people would not accept billionaires. They would shame them. They would not respect them because nobody needs to have billions of dollars. And when we consider that billions of people are struggling to survive, that so many people don't even have bread to eat, billionaires represent apathy, not empathy. Somebody who really cares, who is really generous, would not be a billionaire. Now, through philanthropy, billionaires also distract people from the ways billionaires have made their money in the first place, which is usually by exploiting people who are placed in very unhealthy conditions to work and with a very low pay, as well as by causing damage to the planet by over-extracting Earth's resources or by polluting Earth. This is how most billionaires earn their billions. Now, another thing worth mentioning is that most of the money billionaires donate goes to education, the arts, sports, other cultural pursuits, and very, very little ends up in the hands of the poor. I was reading about a study that was done a couple of years ago that showed that in the US, only 1/5 of those donations goes to the poor. And in the UK, about 2/3 of those donations go in education. And when I say in education, they go to elite schools and universities that usually the super rich themselves attend, such as the universities of Oxford and Cambridge. Now you might say, well, it's their money. Let them do whatever they want with it. But is it really their money? When you consider that they made it by exploiting laborers to the extent that they did, or by causing tremendous environmental damage. On top of that, charitable donations in many countries around the world, especially in the Western world, are tax deductible, which means that those philanthropists can pay less taxes by making donations while donating to causes that are personal to them and not to the people. So they are avoiding taxes this way. Taxes that would ideally end up to the people who could then decide collectively in what way they should be spent. So in a sense, part of the donations that billionaires make is being subsidized by the common people. Now, even when billionaires try to alleviate poverty, they do it on a symptoms level. They might, give money to the poor, which is a very good thing, but they don't address the root causes of poverty, which are inherent in our socio-economic system. And they don't do that because that system is what supports themselves in the first place. It is that system that rewards them, that made them billionaires. So why would they want to change it? So as you can understand, billionaire philanthropists are not really philanthropic. The term billionaire philanthropist is an oxymoron. You cannot be a philanthropist while hoarding so much money that you don't need, while billions of people are suffering and struggling to survive. So keep that in mind when you hear about billionaire philanthropists again.